Hi everyone, this is Laurel with Guided by Love, and I'm here to do a twin flame daily love message. So I have the Oracle deck, the Gateway Oracle deck, blah, and then I have the Inner Child Oracle deck, and I'm gonna sneak in some Divine Lovers message from your person. So let's get started. So let's see what the inner child wants to tell us for your journey. What are the messages, Holy Spirit, angels, and guides for the journey? Anything else? Okay, we got 3 from the inner child deck coming out. And let's see what what does the Gateway Oracle want us to know? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Anything else? Okay. And there's one sticking up out of the top of the deck, so I'm going to take that. Okay. So, wow. So, okay. Here we go. So, a time to remember. Look back on your childhood. This came out, I believe, yesterday for the quick read. So, take or the quick, maybe it was the quick, I think it was for the quick read. I'm not sure. One of the quick reads. But this is, a time to remember. Take a look back at your childhood, and this is encouraging you to, transmute, to let go. Look at the waterfall. It's like all the way, this huge length. So, you've traveled this long way, and, maybe some of you have been opening and releasing, for quite a while, layer by layer, releasing anything from the past, childhood. And this is showing a fire and how, this is transmuting. And if you're a twin flame, that's like showing that mirrored image. Um, and that both of you are kind of going through healing this, and you're the fire being here is transmuting the fear, the old, the past, and transmuting it from fear to love. And so going within, remembering the good times and leaving the rest behind. So remembering the things that were a blessing and leaving the rest behind. And sometimes when I look back, it's like, I'm like, oh, wow, I had a lot more blessings than I thought, remembering the good, the positive times and leaving the rest behind and letting it transmute into love, into expansion, because I feel, this is a mansion. And I feel that, this is showing you're expanding into this, abundance and into this expansion of love as big as, bigger than a mansion, unlimited. So, really beautiful message. And the bottom of the deck to go with that is let go of the past, because right now it's time to envision a new story. So let go of the past, envision the new story for you, and let completely, release the memories of the past. Take the joyful times and leave the rest behind. And this is that inner temple, going into the inner temple to help release. And this shows that, twin flames are emerging, are releasing the past and are letting go of the past. Um, and it says, you are worthy. You are worth it all, my love. You are worthy. You are worth it all. And this is, this is what is happening right now, is transmuting all the old, anything that told us that we were unworthy and not enough. We're transmuting that to love. And, you can see she's, transmuting it, and it's, look at this, the change is happening now for you and your person, all the butterflies, there's change happening in your emotional body, in your sacral chakra. It's creating this change with the burning away of all the old. So beautiful. It's creating alignment for you and your person. In the more that you focus on, the more that you focus on your spiritual growth and your worthiness and your self-love, it's it's creating this change and this transformation in you and in your person. Then we have go on an adventure. I love this. 17. Today is the day to try something daring. So this is, this trying something daring. This is spirit saying, this is going to help you rise above. This is going to help you step into that new story by going on an adventure, trying something daring, trying something new. It's going to help you step into that new story and let go of the past. It's going to help you rise above, magically rise above, all that used to, weigh you down. And you're releasing that into freedom, it feels like to me. And this is a beautiful showing of, all the ancestors, all the people on the other side helping, and the universe having your back. Wow. And then we have exceeding expectations. I soar into excellence. Wow. So showing the growth for you and your person, and it's, showing, this reminds me so much of a pearl. How pearl is worn and faceted in the clamshell from the sand, and it just becomes this smooth ball. This also reminds me of the sun, the divine feminine shining that sun and light, and that's helping, your person travel deeper. It's magnetizing them to you, traveling deeper into the light, and you can see the growth that's happening. You two working together to grow, and this relationship, it exceeds expectations. It's so different than anything else you've ever experienced, and there's no because it's new to both of you, there's no manual for it. So it's going in the present moment as you step forward and continue forward, because you're only going to soar. You're only going to soar into that freedom, into that unconditional love, into that joy, into that peace. So keep going. And this is manifesting your dreams. My dreams are coming true. So this is spirit saying, stay positive, and know that your dreams are coming true. When there's, nothing moving, that just means that, you are right where you need to be, working on yourself and focusing on your spiritual growth, focusing on your new vision for your story, going within and focusing on that new vision for your story. And that's helping you to emerge, and it's helping this abundance to come in. So my dreams are coming true, an affirmation you can say today. And I soar into excellence. You say that as well. You could say, my twin and I, soar into excellence. My twin and I, our dreams are coming true. And then we have emerging into grace. This is, I open my soul to grace. So this is, I feel this is a message of each of us deepening our connection with our soul. This is letting go of the old emotional patterns, letting go of, any old messages in our brain that used to tell us no. This is an expansion of, you can see again, there's that lily reminding that this is an opening. What you're going through now is an expansion and an opening of your spiritual gifts. But it's also helping you to change and transform yourself and your bond into a deeper soul connection. So really important that you continue going and, allow yourself to rest and relax, when you're guided to, because that it only helps in the process. So those are my main messages. Wow, that's a lot, but let's get some messages from your person. Okay, so Holy Spirit, angels and guides, I'm just getting a heat wave. Whew, it's been super, super hot outside. Like I love to walk in the woods, and I just haven't gone out because it's been like we've had heat advisories, heat warnings, and heat advisories. So if I walk, it's most of the time, later at night, but yeah, or I walk early in the morning. So, but we also have a lot of smoke in the air from Canada fires. I think there's a fire at the Boundary Waters and in Canada, so the smoke has actually drifted over into Wisconsin. It's really crazy because we're a long ways away, hours and hours. So it's been interesting. It was a reminder of that fire. That's what I'm. It's a reminder of that fire, burning away the dross, burning away the fear right now. And there looks like there's smoke in the air. Isn't that incredible? And that's what we're experiencing right now. So that fire burning away the dross, the fear, and creating an expansion of love. So what is the message, Holy Spirit, from their person today? What is the message? 11:11 on the clock. Abundance coming in. Oh, there's one more sticking up. See if I can get it. There we go. Okay, so the one that came out, oh, there's another one sticking up. They want me to take that. Okay, so the first one that came out was, I am hopeful that we will reunite again. So they are, they know that they're meant to be with you. They know that some way, somehow, that you guys are coming back together, and they're keeping their hope. They're, working on staying positive, manifesting you back into their life, and as I'm sure as you are as well. And that's what we got, manifesting dreams, manifesting each other. And then I have, I can't stop thinking about you. Yeah, they are, I feel like it's like obsessive. You may find yourself doing okay and not having thoughts of them. And all of a sudden, you get songs, you're getting all this stuff. And it's because your twin is thinking about you. So continue to focus on your growth. And at the bottom of the deck, it says we both still need more time to heal and grow from it. So, you both need more time to heal and grow. And when the time is right, they're going to come back to you. But meanwhile, your growth, your spiritual growth right now is magnetizing them back to you. And it's to the point where they're not going to be able to hold in their emotion, their feelings for you any longer, or deceive themselves. It's because they can't stop thinking about you. It's their soul, it's their heart and soul calling them. It's got it calling them to answer the call. So it's going to come around again. So your job is just to love, to be loved, to be the sun, and to relax into your journey and continue to focus on your worthiness and your self-love. And I love you guys. Namaste.